Sounds of life surround us, but they carry infinitely more significance for a young man who has lived his entire life in a world without sight. Salvador Pia listens intently for the nuances in sound that escape most of us, the pitch and tone, the beat, the crescendo, all coming together to make him passionate about music and the beauty that surrounds it. A talented member of the Memorial High School band, this 16-year-old has been blind since birth, but he has always refused to allow his disability to limit him.
That's what pushes me forward every day. I mean, it's the motivation I have and the never say no attitude. I mean, I always, if I have a challenge, I'm not gonna say no, I'll take it and I'll just find my best way to go over it.
This innate determination to succeed past all odds has led him to mastering bass drum, snares, bells, and keyboard. But it doesn't end there.
They've got the U.S. flag, the state flag, and the U.S. Marine Corps flag.
Salvador is also the cadet at the center of the Marine JROTC's Color Guard, proudly carrying the crimson flag signifying the U.S. Marines and wearing the uniform that speaks volumes to his heart.
Platoon, attend, hut!
As soon as you walk in, you feel different. Corporal, ready for inspection, ma'am.
Ready to? All right.
I mean, you feel that no matter what, they're always going to be there for you. I mean, you feel a certain bond as soon as you walk in. And it's like, okay, I think I belong here. And
he carries a full academic load, and he works hard to excel at it, determined to become a music teacher, a coach, or an attorney.
And I know there's going to be obstacles, like people doubting me. Oh man, I never seen that career being done by a blind person. And I guess I'll be, I guess I'll be the first to do it then.
Sounds of learning carry the voices of his teachers, the machines that help him capture the lessons, and the whispers from a lady who's been by his side for 6 years now. His inclusion teacher is always there to provide support when needed.
He's very independent, very smart. He amazes me every day.
There's rhythm in Sal's passion for life as it extends into athletics, like tennis.
There you go.
And donning the gloves that help him master the cadence in boxing. There's splendor in this young man's determined spirit, and it resonates with all who know him.
We're never going to learn some Braille, we're going to do some ABCs and a whole bunch of cool stuff, all right?
But perhaps the loudest, quietest cheer comes from this little boy, 6-year-old Christopher Peña, who happily claims Sal as his friend and mentor.
We became friends a long time ago, like when I was 5.
Chris lost his sight 3 years ago, following near-death complications from spinal bifida.
Like, okay, he can't do this, he can't do that. He was in a little bubble with me. But when I met Sal and I saw all this stuff, and I'm like, and even my husband would tell me, he goes, you know, he's just like a regular child.
Now Sal meets with Chris 2 times a week to help him with whatever he is struggling with at the time.
Here, let me write a sentence, okay? And don't peek. Don't peek, okay?
What does that mean?
Don't look. Don't look while I'm writing, okay?
Okay.
All right, ready?
He also mentors 10 children during a summer camp. Almost everything is rooted in how, through Sal, his mom has gently guided other parents to look past their own fears and connect with their children's imaginations. She says that's how you open paths to normalcy.
That they are normal children, having feelings, having desires to succeed in life, and to have dreams to overcome and be successful.
Clearly, the most compelling part of this story is how Chris is now inspired to also bound past his obstacles.
They're already teaching him 2nd grade math when he's only in kinder.
His attitude he has towards learning, it was maybe 10 years ago.
Today, both boys' parents beam at the path their sons have taken. But perhaps it's the young men themselves who express the greatest and simplest joy.
Who's your best friend?
Sal?
Sal's your best friend?
Yeah.
Okay. And Sal, who's your best friend?
This little guy right here.
This little guy right there.
Close your eyes, and you may begin to imagine their world, but only if you're truly listening for the sounds of greatness.